talk a little about your experience um, at the Republican convention with Trump.
Yeah.
I mean, that was kind of that must have been for you a pretty exciting moment in your personal life, I would assume.
Yeah.
Having that platform and talking under those circumstances versus the typical UFC media crowd.
Yeah. I have listen, I'm not a political guy at all. And
How did you get drawn into that particular convention?
so I have a long time relationship with Trump. When we first bought the company, you know, this thing wasn't allowed on TV. It wasn't allowed on pay-per-view, and venues didn't want us either. So as we started looking around for venues, Trump actually reached out and said, would love to have you guys out here at the Taj Mahal. And we were like, great. We cut a deal with him. Not only did
he actually was proactive and reached out to you guys.
Yeah. Not only did he saw the whole MMA thing coming. He's a big MMA fan. So he called me like, I don't know how long ago the fight was, like 3-4 months ago, when Cormier knocked out Stipe Miocic.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, tell me you saw that coming. I didn't see that coming. There's no way anybody saw this coming, that he would knock out Stipe. He was going crazy over that fight. But yeah, and when we did the fight at the Taj, not only did he take us in, cut us a great deal, he showed up, was there from the first fight till the main event. We did that twice with him. Then when we left the Taj and went to the Meadowlands to do a bigger event, he even showed up to that event too. So everything that has ever happened to me in my career that was good, President Trump was the first guy to reach out and say, congratulations, I knew you were going to do it. And he's been such a great stand-up, friend to me. And
what was it like going to the convention 3 years ago?
Well, leading up to the convention,
it was an unbelievable year for you. You were just coming off the sale of UFC, going to the convention. Like, must have been the same summer, I guess.
Yeah, well, it was that summer. I was at the pool at Red Rock with my family. It was somebody's birthday. I don't remember who, and my phone starts blowing up with texts and phone calls. And I guess the president had just said that to the media that he was going to ask me to speak at the Republican convention. And everybody's blowing me up. I said, listen, I don't know anything about this. He hasn't called me, any of this stuff. And just to show you, the Trump that I know is different than the Trump that everybody else knows.
I was gonna ask you about that.
Oh, yeah, he's completely different. He's literally the best guy ever. He's one of the coolest people you could ever meet. And this isn't just I met him once and he was cool. I mean, you're talking about an almost 20-year relationship with this guy. And so he calls me and he says, listen, if you don't want to do this, I completely understand and no hard feelings whatsoever, but I would be honored if you would speak at the Republican National Convention for me. And I said, I'm in.